And I forgot to change out my spotter for the road course. Cool. Oh, well. No big deal. It happens. Yeah, tricky one tonight. Let me tell you. Tricky. Nobody's answering any Discord calls, so don't know where anybody is. Oh, well. I'm going to mess with it now. Maybe after the finishing of qualifying, we'll check again, but as it is right now, it's just me. Tonight. And we might as well get a little bit of practice in. I've gotten practice in. My best has been a 224 tonight, so nothing crazy. Nothing good. Middle of the field for the most part. But you know what? This is going to be it's going to be a rough race on a lot of people, so survival in the beginning is going to be very important, if you ask me.
At your door out there. Still there, still there. You're clear high.
What's up, everybody? How you doing tonight? Brian, thank you for the 49 months, man. Good to see you. When I hit those yellow guys, they will pop you in the air. Let me tell you. We're on our out lap right now on some cold tires, but we're just in practice right now, not in qualifying, which will be any moment. We have the full 10 minutes tonight to qualify, which is nice. Zalden Prime in the house. What's up? How you doing tonight? Momax, hello to you. Atomic Wolf, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome to the stream, family. How you doing tonight? Oop, cut it in too early. I told you we cut it in too early. Glad to hear it, Zalden. Glad to hear it, man. Little Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas tonight. Gonna be an interesting one, that's for certain. Thank you guys for the good lucks tonight. Definitely gonna need it. It's gonna be a tricky one. Gonna be a tricky race, especially with this truck combo. Not the easiest thing in the world to deal with. Oh, nope, didn't want to go to first gear. Son of a. I haven't used first gear there all night long, but the moment I start talking, man, that's why I will not be talking to chat during the race as usual. Especially on a road course, guys. It's just so tough to get all your marks, hit all those, and do all that while looking at that, you know? So, that'll be a thing. Yeah, you'll know this track from F1. They race it.
One sitting up high.
More than likely. Just can't miss my shifts. That's the biggest thing tonight. Can't be an idiot and miss your shifts. That would be bad. Ooh, too much carry and too much speed there. Whoop. So you gotta really slow down for. This set of corners right there will get you every time. You aren't ready for it. The track limits on this one are very obnoxious. I have no idea where Bugs and Ryan are. They haven't talked to me today, so I called the normal call on Discord, but nobody answered it, so I don't know. It's not looking like it.
Got one up out of the groove up here. Watch in front of you.
Sorry, Reno. All good. I don't think you got into me there, so no worries.
Double apex, like Laguna Seca right there.
Go
Double
right.
shift it. Ooh, hello.
Got one up out of the groove up here.
This wheel rim I'm using is a Max Pappas wheel, MPI. It's the real thing. It's just got an adapter onto the Thrustmaster. So it's the real one that they use in NASCAR
right.
and Truck Series and all that. All right, so now it's time to qualify. Yeah, nobody's there in a Discord call. Nobody's answering any calls, so it's just me tonight, guys. Sorry. I know. How disappointing. Let's do it. Outlap. Cold tires. This lap does not count since it's our outlap. I'm pretty sure you can do first gear in a lot of these corners, but man, it spins your tires so much, it's almost not even worth it. Still on the outlap here, cold tires. We're not on a qualifying lap yet. We're about to be, though.
Green again.
All right, green flag lap coming this time. Now we're going. For real. Qualify time. Let's do it. Overcooked that one a little bit, not too bad. Doable. Yeah, I'll get the volume after the race here, or after the qualifying session. Good lap here. Don't mess it up now. One more hard one here. .223, I'll take that all day long, man. That's the best lap I've ever had. All night. %, game volume. You don't even know what the game volume's at. It's just the OBS slider needs to be turned up. I had it turned down from the broadcast the other day. Oh man, I shouldn't even be reading you guys at all. I know better than that. I know better than that. This one I see something like that, I was like, okay, sure. Whatevs. Stupid off track. Dude, their track limits at this track suck real bad. They're ridiculous. So you can downshift to first here, but man, you'll just be spinning the tires all day long. It's not worth it. Truck's already light and loose enough as it is right through the section. Not going to be doing that tonight. No siree, Bob. I'm happy with a 223. That's for certain. That's the best lap I've turned. I'll gladly take it.
Checker flag.
My engine's not shutting off. There it is. That one. All right, cool. We'll take that. Let's have a look here. See where we ended up. Not too shabby. 8th right now. Out of 19 trucks. I will gladly take that. Sweet. Yeah, my bet would be that the Bugs and Ryan are in a call together doing something. Not sure. But that's okay. We good. We good. We good. Brandon Schmidt, thank you so much for the 10 months in statewide Space 4. Thank you very much for 28 months. Really appreciate that, man. There we go. I have the volume turned up now, so if we go to an onboard here, that better? Should be. Sim Pilot Jeremy, thank you for the 35 months. Appreciate that greatly. Just let me know if that's good enough volume for you tonight. Right here. I think it will be. All right, cool. We'll roll with that then. We will. 30 seconds remaining in qualifying. Got 50 laps around this place tonight. 5-0. Hey, Dad. Volume is fine. Sweet. Awesome. This is going to be a lot of patience early on, not burning our tires off the truck. And just kind of, you know, doing everything you can to survive. Well, it's time to grid. That's that. And nope, nobody will be joining us tonight. So there you go. That's just all there is to it. We're gridding it up. Make sure we're
One
on.
to go at the line. Seems like the fastest way around 1 and 2 is definitely right on the line, but it definitely looks like when you could get on the outside, somebody in 3 and 4, that's been pretty successful the whole race so far.
We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
All right, guys, once again, green flag is on, or the start of the race is on green.
Oh, we don't tune the trucks. These are, it's a fixed setup. You got what you got. Dodge Man, thank you so much for the 6 months. All right, guys. 50 laps around COTA tonight.
Great start.
Should be fun. We're starting P8 out of 19 trucks. Thank you, Big Mike. We're going to keep our nose clean for the most part, the best we can here. Keep our head on a swivel. And try to survive the calamity of lap 1. That's all I want to do. Thank you all for the hype train, the gifted subscriptions, all the fun stuff like that. You guys rock. Appreciate it. Let's do this thing.
You have 3 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
Okay. Okay. You're rolling here. Okay. No messing around, just do our thing. Ready to get this thing underway. Be sure to watch the broadcast on WestTheMess88 here on Twitch, twitch.tv/WestTheMess88. He is live with a broadcast right now. If you want to watch that and my POV together, you are more than welcome to. Green flag racing this time by 1 to go green. I'm happy with the brakes. I'm not going to touch those. Keeping everything default in a steering ratio. I don't. There's nothing I want to do different. I'm going to go on the green, so
all right,
be ready for
start
it.
to get ready.
Here we go. Green flag racing here. COTA, everybody.
Green, green, green.
And we're off. Gotta survive lap 1, turn 1.
One inside, one inside. Roll car on the apron up here. One inside, one inside.
Go right.
Still inside there. Still inside there. You're clear low, you're clear low, you're clear low.
Both of you go around, please.
Going real easy here on the first lap here since we're on cold tires and she's going to skate around on us big time.
Thank you.
It's us versus the track. We now know that. Jeez, it just spun around on us. Gave it no gas at all, just ridiculous. Things drive like crap on this, man. Wow, barely gave it any gas. What is that about? In second gear, barely gave it gas. Holy moly, that's a joke. These low speed physics suck, iRacing. It's obnoxious how bad that is. I was not giving it gas at all. It just spun on nothing. Just dumb. Oh, the low speed physics in iRacing drive me crazy. They're so bad. They've always been bad,
You're
but
clear high.
that made no sense. If we just have a little bit of grip when we're doing 15 miles an hour, that'd be cool. It's all right though. Put our head back in the game. It's a one mistake out of 50 laps. That's just one of the dumbest spins I've ever seen in iRacing. That was one of the dumbest ones. All that track position just in the trash immediately.
At your door out there. Still there, still there. Still there, still there. You're clear high.
That's a run over Cyrus.
Enter door out there. Still there, still there. You're clear high.
And they brake early.
Sorry, Beaver.
Enter door out there. Still there, still there. You're clear high. Enter door out there. Still there, still there. Still there, still there. You're clear high.
Overdrove that one a little bit. It's okay.
patrol car on the apron up here.
Try to save some of my tire on this. Oop, don't hit those. Those are bad.
think Robert disappeared.
It's such a patient part of this track here. He slammed the brakes. Damn, dude.
Entry door out there. Still there, still there. You're clear high.
I just needed him to make the mistake so I could try to capitalize on it. It was the perfect spot there for that to happen. These track limits are a joke. Heaven forbid you barely drive off it. It's like, nah, you gotta off track. You can't use the green. It's dumb. Can never get this section right. Oh man, these tires are gone now. Okay. The brake a little harder now in that section. That's okay though. When you got so way down for it there now.
You all right? Yep. Sorry about that.
I gotta back these corners up quite a bit now that these tires are toast.
At your door out there, you're clear high.
Track limit. It's not. Hell out of here with that.
How's your car, buddy?
Feeling good.
And tell our number. I need every drop, so you let us know when we're coming. 3 away from what we calculated.
Tires are gone. They're really, really gone. Overdrove that one. Come on, tires. Do something for us, please. Thank you. Jeez. That's just like the real COTA whenever one
Pit
comes in and
box
makes the
in
sound.
10,
That's cool.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. That's it, go.
Cold tires, and we're losing frame rate. Thank you, iRacing, for being awesome. Appreciate it. We're on cold tires, gotta be careful here. Some grip in these damn things, man. Come on. Should have broke. Should have used some brakes there. That would have been nice.
At your door out there. You're clear high. Leaders in this lap, Stevie.
Leader stayed out for a long time.
Leaders in this lap, Stevie.
Go wider there. Oops.
There you go. We're just now at halfway.
Halfway there. A lot of racing to go. 25 to go. At 12 laps fuel. Oh man, this is a long race. I mean, it's normal length. It's just taxing, mentally taxing. Y'all are enjoying the race. I just figured this section out here. You just have to turn your wheel like barely. Well, that wasn't barely, but carry that speed in there, you have to be real straight for those S's. But I've got a better handle of the track now. That's for certain. This one, you have to really slow down for it so you can actually make this hill in a decent line just like that. That was probably the best way I've done that. Switch gears, please. Sometimes this dog box transmission doesn't want to shift. Blew that corner, damn. Sausage. Sausage dip. Really shredded it there.
Slow car ahead.
Oh, he'll hop. Careful. He's sloppy on those. Jeez, truck, slow down. Okay, tires are starting to go completely on that. Gotta back those corners up even more. God, I wish I had an H shifter. I hate paddle shifting these things.
One inside, one inside. You're clear low, you're clear
Thanks,
low,
man.
you're clear low.
No problem.
right, buddy. 20 more here.
Oh, sausage. Turtle. What I mean, hit a turtle.
Our number says 2 more, so you should be getting close within a couple.
Sorry about that. Didn't know you was there.
No, you're good.
Leaders in this lap, Stevie.
Hell, is it in first gear for? Damn. Hopped in the wrong gear, dude. That was scary. Tires are gone.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
All right. That's our last stop. Should be.
That's it, go. Be mindful, you only have one set of tyres remaining.
Michael. Okay. My name's not Michael, though. You got it, buddy. Here we go, everybody. Final push. Thank you, iRacing, for lagging the hell out of that section so I couldn't get a good, proper freaking braking zone. Appreciate it. Come on, stop lagging so I can friggin' drive. Holy cow, it's bad. Jesus, iRacing, get it together.
One inside, one inside. Still inside there. You're clear low, you're clear low, you're clear low. One inside, one inside. Still inside there. You're clear low, you're clear low, you're clear low.
Sorry about that. Did not even see there.
Yeah, all good.
Entry door out there.
Thank you, sir.
You're clear high.
Thank you.
It's my teammate. Trying to help him out. I was trying to slow up
You're up.
74 a little bit there, hold him up best I could.
Good save there, Tyler.
Hey, Pac-Man, thank you for the 27 months, man. Good to see you. Tonight. Wheel hop. Wheel hopping good time.
One inside, one inside. Still inside there. You're clear low, you're clear low, you're clear low.
Try to race him
Go inside.
for bugs. Slow him up a little bit. Ah, I missed my whole shift there. Oops.
I'm sorry, I totally overshot that.
No problem.
Trying to be a good teammate. But once he got to me, I let him go. I wasn't gonna be a jerk. How these guys go? These guys are fast, man. This is ridiculous. I think they're braking harder later and then rolling out of it earlier than me. More than likely. We're good to the end on fuel.
Got a lap car up here.
Keep forgetting to shift there. Golly. Come on, man, get together. I'm getting hot and getting tired. Ready for this thing to be over. 10 to go. Not very good right there. Come on, baby. Thing just feels so skatey.
If you did shut your tire fan off, make sure you turn it back on. You're coming to 10 to go. Enter door out there. You're clear high.
Nope. Oh man, you cannot let off. Okay. I tried to roll it a little bit more that time. Nope. Got to brake pretty heavy in that section still. I'm feeling the fatigue of this track today. This is exhausting me a little bit. Come on.
Sorry, I was gonna switch by.
Why can't I do that section like that every time?
Right
You're inside up here,
flat
Jeff.
cars here. Just run your line till you get to it.
I got good, man. I missed my shift. Damn turtle. It's like a turtle shell. Like hitting a red one. Mario Kart style. Mario Kart. Boy, these tires are gone again. Damn, dude.
At your door out there. Still there, still there. You're clear high.
Come on. Damn, man. I keep missing these shifts. Wish I had a 8-shifter, but it's all set up for American Truck Sim. This thing right here.
Five to go.
All right, 5 to go. It was definitely a good bounce back after having that issue earlier in the race. Worked back up into the P10. Is Reno parked over there? Interesting. Try something different on this entry to this corner. I think you could take it in second gear. You slow down early and power out of it. Let it roll here. Turn it in and then put the power down. I think that's faster than going through first gear, honestly. Ba-da-ba-da-bee-bum-bum-ba-dum-bum.
Two to go right here. Two to go.
Man, you see how much I'm letting off the brake there and rolling it? It's just those tires don't have any grip in them anymore. Yeah, she's giving up the ghost on that one, I gotta say. Turn, baby, turn. Disco Inferno.
White flag this time.
All right, one more time, everybody. One more time. Wheel hop. Oh, because I went into first gear. That's why. Makes sense. You know how to do it.
At your door out there. You're clear high.
No problem, man. How is that a track cut? It's insanely stupid how the track limits are for this race. Never been a fan of it. Alright, just ride here, we'll be okay. Woo! We'll take a top 10 after the day we had. After that early spin on.
A good race that off. Nice
Not
one,
too
buddy.
bad.
Really nice work, buddy. Good job with the car, guys. Ran all day long. That was great.
Thank you, Chef Taffy. Appreciate it. There's the winner. Steinhoffy's drifting. Go in, man.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Bugs. That was, oh my God, that was so fun! Awesome win, Ryan. Especially for having to start in the pits like that. That's... All right, time to full send in. Thank you for helping. Awesome.
Good win, Ron.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Nicer with the win. Good job, buddy.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Congrats, dude.
Fought her straight into there.
Thank you, Reno.
Good job, Steinoff.
They still give you off tracks. What a joke.
Thank you, man.
Even after the race is over.
Though I don't know how I think that's fun. Oh man, that was
terrible.
awful for me.
What a race, man. Yeah, I don't know what happened in that early on. It was so slow and it was such a stupid spin. It was just that fake, like, it was just that iRacing low speed physics where it just breaks the tire and you cannot save it. It's so dumb. They have had that problem in there forever and it's a joke. That's the reason why we had that spin early on. I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Thank you guys, appreciate it.
One. Right here.
That was a fun drive for sure. It's a tough track. It's just a tough track. No matter how you square it off. Woo. It's a long race too. At a road course. All right, let's see what happened there. Before I do that, just a second here. Let's see if my video my video finally is good enough to go live. Cool. Good Lord. It's been stuck in that that checks. We have checks going on. YouTube check system. It sucks. Yeah, It was stuck in there for like over 2 hours. Oh, see here. So here it was, lap 1. All the way on the other side. Right here. This is so stupid. Look how slow we are. And it just does that. You just cannot save it. It can't be saved. I couldn't spin it around, get back into traffic fast enough without, you know.
Oh, dude.
Giving up all that spot. Like, what was that? Like, watch this. It's a combination of just that. It was just bad. Look at this. Our speed. Look at that. Barely giving it any throttle in second gear. And it just goes. And you can't save it. It's just that stupid iRacing thing that happens. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Right there. Just whoop. Around it went. There's nothing I could do. Let me go head over there, guys.
Everything was good. And then those last 10 laps, dude, words can't even describe how stressed I was. You know, just my adrenaline pumping because I'm thinking the race is over. To being able to have the chance to fight for the lead was just insane. And then specifically the last 2 laps was just, that was so much fun. I wouldn't have cared if I lost there to Bugs. That was so much fun. His tires were gone, man.
So the pit strategy is another thing that I was wondering about, because you were one of the first ones out of that lead group to come into pit, and it showed during the that last half of that second stint. One, did you know coming in that this is going to be a 2-stop race, and 2, you kind of short pitted a little bit on that first one. Was that the plan from the get go, or were you just kind of just playing it by ear?
That definitely wasn't the plan. My whole original plan got thrown out the window from the start. But I just got to that point, and forgetting how long the track was, I actually didn't mean to pit that early. I pit with like five or so laps to go. But I just knew that I couldn't get by Bugs. At the time, he was just a little bit quicker than I was, and my tires seemed like they were just dying off more than his were. And so I just wanted to get a break from racing and just get in there, get some new tires, and just kind of take it easy for as long as I can. And then just try to ride it out. I thought it was I didn't think I was making it. I thought I pit too early, to be honest with you. That's how little I thought about the strategy once I even went in. So, but other than that, I mean, it was just a fight to keep it on there.
All right. Well, congratulations on your first win of the season. Very masterfully played there. Lot of respectful racing between you and the 81. So it was a very big breath of fresh air to see from the booth, from the broadcast perspective, and I'm sure it was as well on the track. So we'll go with unfortunately the bridesmaid tonight, but absolutely threw down in that liquid death number 81 Ford F-150, the man, the myth, the legend, Brandon Bugs. What a race there at the end. You kind of played a separate strategy, and then you got there towards the end. You can still see Steinhoff out the windshield. One, what was did you want to come in with him because you knew how earlier you were about I'd say 3 or 4 laps separated in y'all's tires, and it seemed to benefit you a lot more. But one, what was the plan coming there, following him into the pits, and then 2, just give us your take on those last 10 laps, man. It was wonderful to see up here in the booth.
Thank you. Yeah, I originally was planning on coming in on 40. I knew he had to pit before I did, but I was getting a little bit concerned about SRE. He was definitely closing the gap behind us, and I thought, I'm pretty confident on old tires. I thought I had pretty good pace on him last time on old tires, so I figured, if I follow him into the pits, we'll get a good race for a little bit. I'll let him go out front and hopefully burn his stuff up, and just kind of sit behind him and wait for my opportunity. And it somewhat kind of paid off there towards the end. I mean, I was definitely closing the gap on him. We started to battle a little bit around, I think it was like 42, 43. and I noticed SRE was about 4 or 5 seconds behind us, so I backed out of it just because I knew he was chomping at the bit for me and Steinhoff to make any sort of mistake so he can capitalize. So I kind of sat back and just kind of rode around, let the tires wear in a little bit more, and went in for another fight there at the last 2 laps. But just burned him up, trying to make sure I kept that gap relatively close and make sure I was extending that gap to SRE. And then 48, 47, 48 laps in, just noodle arms, just fighting this truck all night. So physically difficult to keep this truck under yourself. I was waiting for Steinhoff to make mistakes, and he made a couple, but nothing I could capitalize on. And we had some really good racing. He gave me room going in when I kind of locked him up on that back stretch. So when we went into the next corner, I gave him some room too. So really good, respectful racing. Really enjoyed that. And as you said, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. So maybe one day.
Well, I got a feeling your day is coming here soon. There's been a lot of improvement. I mean, kind of needed another reset. We've kind of played this season into 3 separate parts. So, but congratulations on the runner up here, man. Well deserved. Just about had it, but just ran out of time and tire. So we'll move on to our 3rd place finisher. Speaking of running out of tire, 5 lap difference there, being able to keep up with bugs as they came out of the pits. Kind of talk us through your strategy here. You led the majority of the first half of the race. It looked like you kind of had it there for a while, and then you started to lose some time to the rest of the field in that first run. And it kind of looked like smooth sailing, and then it turned into some choppy seas there for our 3rd place finisher, the 51 of Chris Chavez Esri. Tell us how it was from the view of that number 51 Toyota.
Yeah, actually, at the beginning, my tires weren't gone. I didn't even bother to look at how many laps we could do on a tank, and I just assumed it was going to be a 1-stop. I committed to it. Then realized, this is impossible. I lost all the time, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go for a Hail Mary and pit as soon as I can make it on fuel. And I felt good for a while there, and then the last 3 laps, I fell off.
It looked like a lot of fun out there at the beginning of the race, and it looked like you and Bugs had a pretty good time there. Having that 5 lap difference in tire, did you think that you had anything for your the eventual winner here tonight, or was it kind of just let me see where everything kind of pans out and wait for mistakes from the top 2?
Yeah, I was hoping that they were going to get into each other and I could just back into the win, but I feel like if I wouldn't have blown it on fuel strategy, that I think I had the pace to get the win, but it is what it is.
All right. Well, congratulations on the 3rd place finisher. We're going to go to a driver who was fighting with another driver for their first top 5s of the season. Tyler Schultz gets that one in the column here tonight. 5th place in the 94 truck. You and Nick Gould were the show for probably the better part of the back half of that race. Before the top 2 started closing in those last 10 laps. You were faster in one corner than he was, then you get loose, he get around you, and then vice versa, and everything was kind of swapped back and forth back there. But congratulations on your first top 5 of the season. What you got for that 94 truck, man?
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting it. I had a 9-hour car ride from Denver today, and then I got here about 30 minutes before the race started, ran 3 practice laps, and I started at the back to not get anybody's way, but just kind of figured it out after a few laps and started working my way up. Yeah, I don't even know how many times Gould and I passed each other. That was like the most intense battle I've ever had. Those trucks, and you just can't get any grip. He was just every straightaway, he was just able to get more grip than I was, so he would pull me on the straightaways, and that's how he kept catching me. And then one of us would lock up and go. It was just back and forth. It was just really fun battle.
Yeah, it sure seems like it. So congratulations to you on that top 5, and then let's see. Let's move down to Mr. Beaver, Aaron Beaver. Let me see. He's here. He is. P7 tonight. You and Sargent, our points leader, should still be our points leader coming out of here, had a pretty interesting battle there towards the beginning of the race. Tell us how it was from the 97's point of view.
Yeah, he got by me in one corner, but then he lost control of his truck, and I hit him, couldn't really avoid it. So from that point on, I was kind of down on power for that whole first session. So he would pull away from me in the straightaways, but I would catch him in the corners, a lot of the corners. And eventually I just had to let him wear his stuff out, which I think is what happened. And then I got by him. And then from then on, after I got by him and just kept putting a gap between us, I just had, a ton of space in front of me and a ton of space behind me, like for most of the race. It was really wild.
All right. Well, congratulations, man, on another top 10. Get you in the stats a little bit more. Actually, that's your second top 10 of the season. So, things are looking up now. Try to ride the momentum moving forward. Congrats to all the drivers that made it the entire time. When I set the laps, I didn't realize how long of a race this is going to be. So if y'all are noodly armed and can't, do anything tomorrow, I apologize. So I'll be right back. I'm going to close the broadcast, and then we'll get the drivers meeting rolling. Alex, if you want to go ahead and get, it looks like Bethel is not here. Neither is Guzzy or Robert. Shropshire is not either. So you can start with yourself, and then move on up.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Yeah, it's still on the race. Try to keep it on track more, but just got involved with the I don't know. I think iRacing's a little too testy on the all tracks, but just because you barely cut a corner and it's like all track. So, but had a good battle there with Bearder and I believe Tyler and Clayton as well when they were back there. Sucks to see Bearder had a network issue, but I was racing him for a few laps and it was a ton of fun. All right, so let's see. I guess Jason's next.
I was just there for the safety ring tonight.
Sounds about right. All right. All right, Clayton, what's up, man?
Yeah, definitely a long race. 22 turns in one lap is a lot, and it's a lot to kind of keep concentration. And so, yeah, just trying to turn that many laps.
I enjoyed the track, Monkey Bananas. I like this track.
And not accidentally, like in those last 5 or 10 laps, my mind was wandering. I was starting to lose concentration.
Had one mistake the whole race in it. It was so hard to fight back from.
That Lance was going to start closing in on me. I think after that second pit stop, I kind of got like a nice little gap on you. And there was times whenever you were closing in, and I would like focus a little bit and pull away, and I was just trying to hold off. But yeah, there was definitely some really good racing there whenever we were together. It was pretty fun. And then we just kind of all got spread out. I don't know if it was that first pit stop, and like you said, Bearder kind of lost connection there. I was kind of hoping we could keep going with that kind of stuff. But, the concentration really gets you on this track. So sliding off and missing your braking points really gets you. But it was fun. And off to the cars will be more interesting. I haven't done that track yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's a lot better track, my opinion. Let's see. Mr. Orndorff. Got a
I'm feeling good, man.
Almost tops in.
Yeah, I almost got top 10.
I feel like I was zoning out. I just
Jeff in front of me.
hyper
Come
focused
on.
because you
No,
can't
just
make a
kidding.
mistake here. You lose so
It's gone
much if you make a
couple
mistake
times. Yeah, it was
without
just
full
so
course
hard to get
cautions
this
on.
track. I'm about 2 laps in, the tires were gone, and it was just so difficult. And just like Clayton said, that after about halfway through this race, your mind is wandering. You can't focus, and a couple times I downshifted in the first in turns that you're not supposed to do, and I was like, oh my god, I'm messing up, and it was a challenge for sure. But almost got that top 10 again, and kept my streak going for top 10s. But I'll have to try next week.
Yeah, and yeah, I know when I shifted in first gear, sometimes you knew the engine did not like it. So
yeah.
Mr. Favignano for P10 tonight. Good job, man.
Yes, sir. Fun race. Really enjoy the track and truck combo. Had a iRacing low speed garbage physics thing happen that made no sense to me. I've never seen it do that. It was second gear, barely giving it any gas, and it just went around on me stupidly. So lost a bunch of track position there, and then spent the rest of the race having to fight for that back. So to get a top 10 was more than enough for me. But fun race. Enjoyed it. I tried to hold the 74 up the best I could for my teammate, but once he got to me, I wasn't gonna hold him up like at my bumpers, so let him go there. And congratulations to Mr. Steinhoff for getting the win.
Thank you.
Right. Yeah, that was everybody who's went before. Like y'all did excellent. That was awesome to watch. So congrats on the top 10 for this one's. Moving on to Mr. Carpenter. What you got here, buddy?
Yeah, I'm glad I'm the only one that was losing focus. About lap 20 or so, I started losing focus. And at lap 30 or so, I was actually thinking about parking the truck just because like I was so bad losing focus. I worked 12 hours the past 3 days. That's my normal 12 hours, but I could have been late to work all 3 days. And then today I got up like 3 hours early than normal. So I don't know if that's part of it or how long the race was, whatever, but I was just really bad losing focus, and just kind of I slowed down a lot, and then just battling Nick right there at the end, it kind of woke me up a little bit, and then I went from second to first. I meant to go from second to third, and I went from second to first, and then spun it around, and I almost done that a few times. So luckily I didn't blow the motor up, but it's all right. I had fun.
All right, Mr. Sargent, what you got, man?
Oh man, I'm exhausted. It was all right. I was really
Indy Boomsicle, thank you for the 14 months, man. Appreciate that greatly.
It wasn't too bad, I guess. The first run I did wear my tires out way too
that
quickly.
Was right now. Nick Sargent's talking,
times, including that one time with Beaver. Yeah, it was just trying to basically hold on to the truck the whole race and try to keep it steady and just finish it basically. You had that last battle with Carpenter there at the end was pretty good. I was a little upset he spun out there. That was going to be a fun battle, but it was yeah, P8. I'll take it.
Mr.
Charlotte
B,
Airspace, what's going on? How you doing tonight? Good to see you. Welcome back.
No, it was a good race. Started 7th, finished 7th, so that was good. But yeah, there was a lot of, and I do mean a lot of laps where I was by myself. It was, man, I couldn't believe it. 20 seconds ahead of me, 15 seconds behind me. It was, and maybe, there might have been a lot of people like that, but yeah, it was still fun, when I did get to see people and stuff, so I enjoyed it.
All right. And the other guy who was fighting for his first top 5 of the season, Mr. Gould, what you got, me?
Buffalo Bills, think of the
What
13
a
months.
blast, honestly.
Acres
I
dozen.
had no idea how this was going to turn out coming into this. I just bought the track tonight. Classic moves I do every time. I really should have got more practice, though. But it paid out in the long run, I guess. Just came take my time, be smooth. But as soon as I met Schultz, holy Lord, what a battle. I couldn't put the grip down at some points. He couldn't put the grip down at some points. It's like my car had 3 more horsepower than his, and then his had more grip where I couldn't grab it. I was terrible through the S's. He could absolutely catch me in the S's. Then next couple turns and pull away. Oh, it was insane, but it was great down to the end, and I'm glad I came out in top 10 at least. Yeah.
Info on that. Mr. Schultz, you got anything you want to add there, bud?
No, just a fun battle. It was really good. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to Road America on Thursday. Love road course racing on this game.
All right. Mr. Fighter Rebro, what you got, man?
I had a blast. I think like the first few laps, there's some good racing, and back when I pitted, I raced Golden Schultz there when they were battling hard for the top 5, I believe. And then, yeah, just kind of ran my own race back in P4 entire time. But I was having fun. Love the trucks here.
All right. Mr. Chavez Essery, anything you want to add there, bud? He's already gone, isn't he? Yep. Bye-bye. Mr. Bugs, anything you wanted to add?
Yeah. I went into this race with a goal. My goal was to see if I could get 0x and still get a podium. I got all the way to lap 37 before I got my first X, which was very annoying because it was more than halfway. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But because of that, some of my corner exits were slow. So if I was holding people up in the beginning, I apologize. I was just trying to keep it as clean as I could. But yeah, a lot of fun racing. It was a blast. It was nice to have, respectful racing and good racing like that. And I'm gonna go ice my noodle arms now. So hopefully I'll be good Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah. If we were still running the old rule from road courses that I had last season, you would have been the only one to not get multiple penalties. You would be the only one not to get any penalties, let alone multiple penalties. So it's a good thing we took that off.
I didn't like that rule, but I
you like it today.
I would have liked it today, yeah.
Either way, so iRacing kind of did the same thing to me when it went from practice to qualifying. So I had to restart iRacing completely. So I feel your pain, sign off, but not as much pain as not being able to start from the pole. That probably would have been a little bit more, probably wouldn't have ended that way, but everything worked out, looked pretty good from my end. So, anything else you wanted to add there, bud?
No, I mean, kind of. I had a lot of fun. I think everyone did a really good job, and I know it's a tough track, so I'm glad people stick around. I love road course racing. It's one of my favorite things to do. And if we can get just people to like it, I'd like to have that. I'd like to have more of them. But no, it's insane. Bugs was able to hold 4 incidence points for that whole race. That was absolutely insane. Good to be as quick as he was as well with it is just, it's good to see. It was a lot of, like you said already, clean, respectful racing. Not only in the front of the pack that when I was up there, but also when I was in the back, everyone was pretty respectful as well, which was also really good to see. So. It did suck. I was very angry and also sad that I got to the pole and then iRacing just said no. But very happy that I was able to make it back up. And I look forward to Thursday. I'm excited. That's it. And thank you guys.
Yes, sir. Not a problem. You legitimately drove your ass off tonight. Now all y'all did, to be honest with you. I had no idea that it was going to take this long to get this one done because I kind of forgot how long the laps were here. Road America is supposed to be 50 laps as well. but that track is 4 miles and some change. This was only 3 miles and some change. So I'm not sure what I want to do with that.
Leave it.
Put in your catheters.
Yeah.
Leave it.
Leave it.
Endurance racing.
I think the
Wait,
lap
we're
time's
doing
about the
60
same
laps?
as this
50.
one, anyways.
50.
Me and Steinhoff can go at it again, like we did it.
It's 50.
Yeah, I'll
and
just jump
you're
in.
adding in an extra 50 miles from this, which this was only like 170.
All right, guys, I'm gonna send you over to Wes.
Let's just do 5 laps. Just a 5-lap shootout.
Go show him some love. Thanks for cheering me on tonight. I really appreciate it. I had a blast.
3% fuel.
Love you all. I will see you guys tomorrow for some fun stuff. Have a good night.
I do have to ask,
and see you
because
soon.
We do have an elephant in the room on this one. What the hell were you doing to get 165 incident points there, Mr. Lance? How many excursions did you go on, sir?
I got several black belts I had to slow down for, but yeah, I was the only one that thought, hey, I can make it on one stop, so I'll just take 2 tires. no, no, that did not work. It pushed the front end very bad after halfway.
I would imagine so, because when I was looking down at your total before halfway, and I thought it was in like the 70s and 80s, and I was like, what is happening? And I was like, well, he's still moving backwards, so I can't exactly, it's got to be he's just not used to the combo. So
It's actually kind of impressive.
Yeah, after 100, and I just got stopped carrying and just kind of start doing it intentionally just to see how many I can rack up.
Yeah, we had 2 very different goals that race.
Yeah. I like that the race, race results on that website, and like Jason doesn't even show a fastest lap. It's like it's just a dash.
Yeah, I don't think that he got a lap without an incident. I mean, if we're looking, he's averaging 30 incident points a lap. Hold on.
What?
No,
That's-
hold
that's
on.
not
hold
right.
on. No,
Carry the zero, carry the
three.
one.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Might as well be. It's math, man. It's like almost 12 o'clock at night, dog.
Man, I'm used to doing calculus at this time right now.
No, don't do that.
Oh, not allowed.
Save your
I have a
brain.
gash
There it
on my
is.
thumb right now.
Yes. Also,
Jeez.
shout out to Reno for finishing.